There's no mistaking some symbols. From now on, the law is the same for everyone. The law of the strongest, the law of the militia, is over. After years of war in the east of the Democratic Republic of Congo, civil and military tribunals are back at work, thanks to the European program of support for the judiciary system. In Bunia, these court sittings mark the re-establishment of the state of justice. There can be no development without justice, without stability. And stability means good governance on the part of the authorities. So the fight must go on against abuses of power. These three men are the representatives of the district administration. They have a meeting in the village of Babuchukadele. Since the end of the war in the region, two individuals have been arguing over the title of customary chief. This type of inquiry by the administration is extremely important for the people because it's the customary chiefs who will rule and take decisions on all aspects of life in the villages. The inquiry brings together the entire community. If the decision is actually made by the representatives of the administration, it should be noted that it's the villagers who are responsible for nominating the chief and supporting him in his development activities in the village. Handing over responsibility to local people in public affairs is also a priority in Mali. Here the process has gone a lot further with what they call decentralization. 682 municipalities have been created since 1995. Local communities have therefore taken responsibility for their own fate. One example is in Sanankaroba, where some visitors from Madagascar have come because they're interested in the Malian experience. The purpose of the trip is to visit a health center built at the request of the population. The figures presented to the visitors speak for themselves. 5,800 development projects have been financed as part of the decentralization process. They mainly concern education, health and access to water. The European Union is contributing indirectly to the finances by what's called budgetary support. Good governance and budgetary support are closely linked. Europe puts a development aid budget at the disposal of a government and remains in continuous political dialogue with it. So on the one hand, the country must consolidate its democratic process, and on the other, it's responsible for the policies and strategies of development. This is what's called ownership. Africa must try to supply African solutions to the problems on its own continent. And as we've seen, the people have a major role to play.